Hi everybody, this is just a brief instructional video on how to do 5.05 Reporter's Reflection number 3. It is extra credit, so not mandatory, optional, but a good choice if you want to try and bump your grade up a little bit. So we're logging into the class and we are looking at the resources, clicking on that student guide and the activity. So what you're doing here is you're going to move your stories one step closer to publication as you craft your own headlines, subheadlines, and captions. You will also envision how to lay out your own story. So you're going to identify and analyze common layout and design principles used by layout editors and producers. So some of the things that you're going to want to look at and know are bylines, cut lines, headlines, and subheadings. So those are things that are going to be beneficial to you for this assignment. So first, ask yourself what your story is about. Now figure how you want to distill that in fewer than 10 words for the perfect headline. Some of you already have your headline, and that is fantastic. So make sure that if you do, that it really fits to what you're doing. So imagine you've got to fit it into or onto a strip of paper the size of a fortune cookie. Remember to use action verbs, avoid punctuation and small words like articles and conjunctions, and somehow capture the essence of the news in just a few words. So it needs to be somewhat attention grabbing, right? And somewhat exciting. Don't make it bland. So next it's time to create your subhead. This can be a bit wordier, but not much, and should add context and clarify your already terrific headline. So a lot of this information are in the lesson pages that you have previously read. So refer back to those and make sure that you know exactly what you're looking for, okay? So after that, it's time to write your caption. Take a long look at the photos you've chosen and write a sentence or two after each one that will identify for readers who and or what is in the photo. Now trade in your copy editor's hat for design or layout editor. Take a look at the story and think about where you want to go in the newspaper. Does it have breaking news? Probably not, since it was more of a profile or feature piece, but someone making a difference in your community. So it might go in the local news section or it might be in the style section. So would it go above or below the fold in the newspaper section? Would you run the photo beside, below, or above the text? Would any graphics go along with it? Whatever you decide, don't forget to include the most important piece you should add to the story, you. Well, this is supposed to be you, not your. Your journal entry should include. So this is what you're going to be graded on for this. All I need to see is a headline for your story, a subhead for your story, an appropriate caption for any photos that are going to accompany your story, and a description on how you would lay out your story. I do not need to see the layout. I just need a brief description of how you in your mind can see it and how you want to plan out to do it, okay? If you have any questions, please let me know. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be. I don't need the whole story laid out. I just need these 4 things. I don't actually need your picture. I just need the caption, okay? I just need a headline, a subhead, and I just need a description. If you have questions, let me know.